그 퍼플 드레스 약간 스팽글 있는 거 그게 진짜 너무 입고 싶은 거예요. 근데 제가
A few moments later.
Damn, what is that, bro?
Hey guys, today's story might just redefine what it means to be fearless, stylish, and unapologetically authentic, because we're talking about BTS's Kim Taehyung and that one unforgettable moment at the CELINE Paris Fashion Show that made the whole world stop and stare. But this time, it wasn't just about his visuals or presence. It was about a single statement that spoke volumes. After the show, when everyone expected him to talk about suits or the latest menswear trends, Taehyung looked straight at a purple sequin dress and said, "I'd love to try it someday." And just like that, the internet exploded. See, honey, that's not just fashion. That's Taehyung's quiet revolution. He didn't say it to shock anyone. He didn't say it for attention. He said it because he's an artist who chooses possibility over permission. In a world where so many people still draw lines between what's for men and for women, Taehyung looked at a sparkling sequin dress and saw nothing but beauty, expression, and art. And here's the plot twist that sent everyone reeling. 5 days later, he actually bought it. Not a replica, not a similar outfit, but the exact same purple sequin dress from CELINE. Worth a fortune, over $1 million won, and some sources even reported higher. Fans couldn't believe it. Social media went wild. Timelines flooded with phrases like Taehyung, Taehyung, Taehyung X CELINE, and he really did it. But let's rewind a bit and feel the moment together. Picture the scene. The air thick with luxury and excitement, models gliding across the runway, celebrities whispering in awe. Taehyung sat in the front row, calm, confident, effortlessly magnetic. Every camera flashing to capture his every glance. His outfit was a masterclass in quiet sophistication, his posture as elegant as ever. After the show, journalists approached him with the usual fashion questions. Thoughts on tailoring, color palettes, structure, masculine silhouettes. But Taehyung, with that soft smile and thoughtful gaze, completely flipped the narrative. Instead of praising the power suits, he pointed to that glimmering purple sequin dress, the one shimmering under the runway lights like a galaxy caught in motion, and said gently, "I'd love to try it someday." That single line wasn't just an offhand comment. It was a cultural moment. It was a reminder that art has no boundaries, that style has no gender, and that confidence means wearing whatever makes your soul shine. It was Taehyung being Taehyung, curious, expressive, and completely free. Fashion experts and cultural commentators immediately picked up on it. Articles appeared overnight calling it one of the most bold and defining moments of Paris Fashion Week. Not because it was dramatic, but because it was so effortlessly sincere. Here was a global superstar, a man celebrated for his elegance and masculinity, looking at a sequin dress and saying, "Why not?" That's not rebellion, that's evolution. Fans all over the world echoed the sentiment. One fan wrote, "Taehyung doesn't just wear clothes, he embodies them. He sees beauty in every form." Another said, "He's not breaking rules, he's rewriting them." And truly, that's the heart of it. For Taehyung,
Hey Army, quick pause before we keep going. If you're loving these BTS updates, don't forget to smash that subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and join our family of global fans. That way, you'll never miss a single record-breaking moment. All right, let's jump back into the story.
fashion has always been more than fabric and design. It's storytelling. It's emotion. It's a reflection of who you are and what you feel in the moment. So when news broke that he had actually purchased the purple sequin CELINE dress, the internet had one collective reaction. Of course he did. Because that's what Taehyung does. He doesn't just speak, he acts. And when he believes in something, he does it with his whole heart. Insiders later shared that the piece he bought wasn't just a runway sample. It was a custom-tailored version from Celine's limited haute couture line, adorned with thousands of hand-sewn sequins that shimmered in every light. The price tag? Over 1,000,000 won, and some sources even reported higher. But for Taehyung, it wasn't about the number. It was about meaning. He wasn't buying a dress. He was celebrating the freedom of self-expression. And the symbolism didn't stop there. Just 5 days after the show, fans spotted subtle hints. A blurred photo in an Instagram story, a flash of deep purple sequins in what looked like a studio corner, a faint sparkle near a clothes rack. It wasn't confirmed, of course, but ARMYs knew. They knew their Taehyung had kept his promise. He'd said he wanted to try it someday, and he did. What made it even more beautiful was how fans interpreted it. Many said of the dress represented Taehyung's artistic duality, the balance of strength and softness, mystery and vulnerability, classic and avant-garde. He's someone who can command a stage in a sharp black suit one day and still find joy in the sparkle of something completely unexpected the next. And that's the magic of him. Others pointed out that this wasn't Taehyung's first time challenging norms. Over the years, he's effortlessly blurred lines between traditional masculinity and expressive art. Whether it's wearing delicate jewelry, flowing silk shirts, or dramatic accessories, he's always embraced fashion as a playground for creativity, not a rule book. The purple sequin dress was just another masterpiece in his journey of fearless self-expression. Celine themselves couldn't resist celebrating it. Sources from fashion circles hinted that creative director Hedi Slimane admired Taehyung's bold and genuine appreciation for art, not as a trend, but as a philosophy. After all, few celebrities attend Fashion Week and come away with something that actually changes conversations. But Taehyung, he did that effortlessly just by being himself. And let's not forget how poetic that color choice was. Purple. For Taehyung and ARMY, purple has always carried deep meaning. It's a color of love, trust, and eternity. So for him to be drawn to a purple sequin dress, a symbol of beauty, creativity, and freedom, felt almost like destiny. Fans quickly connected the dots, saying, of course he chose purple. It's him expressing love in his own way. By the end of the week, social media was glowing with admiration. Tags like hashtag Taehyung x Celine, hashtag purple dress, and hashtag Taehyung bought it trended globally. Fans even made digital edits imagining him wearing the piece. Elegant, radiant, unstoppable. It wasn't about him defying gender norms. It was about him showing that art belongs to everyone, that fashion is a language of emotion, not restriction. What's so mesmerizing about this entire story, honey, is how effortlessly genuine it all was. He didn't make a statement with words. He made a statement with curiosity. He didn't set out to inspire anyone, but he did. Because when you see someone that free, that unafraid to follow what they love, it gives others permission to do the same. So yes, 5 days after the show, Taehyung quietly bought that 1,000,000 purple sequin Celine dress. And with that single act, he reminded everyone that the most beautiful kind of power isn't about control. It's about authenticity. It's about choosing art over approval, freedom over fear, and self-expression over expectation. And that's why we say it again and again. Taehyung, Taehyung, Taehyung x Celine, because no one else could have done it with such grace, confidence, and quiet brilliance. If you love this story, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, honey, because here we celebrate not just the music and the fame, but the fearless artistry that makes Taehyung one of a kind. And who knows, maybe next time we'll see him walk out wearing that purple masterpiece, and the world will stop all over again.